just got divorced, and the dating scene is horrible out there, guys. Everyone needs therapy coming from a person that's worked on themselves, yes. You guys literally, like, all these guys out there are literally crazy, emotionally immature, socially unaware, no boundaries, no respect, no values. How can I expect to find anybody? Not that I'm looking, it's just so happens to be these guys find me. They expect that I'm going to be their girlfriend in a day. Why they get so clingy and attached to me in a second? And don't expect me to answer your texts and phone calls a million times. I'm not going to answer. I have a life. I have a kid. Like, what's wrong with these guys?
Welcome to the S.Banks and the JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm joined with my co-host,
JD.
And we got a nice lit podcast for you today. Thanks for joining us. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the ladies today.
Mm-hmm.
Our topic today is, or the question is, should women do wifey duties without a ring?
Mm-hmm. So, people, before we got 3 clips for you, but before we even play those clips, should women do wifey duties before getting a ring? You know, because you hear a lot of women say, "Oh, I'm not doing that unless you're my husband."
Yeah.
Fine. I have some things to say in regards to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you already know. If you listen to us, you know I got some thoughts. It's only our opinion, but we're starting the conversation. So don't take some of the things that we say to heart. It is what it is. But in saying that, man, let's just jump right in. And I'm going to play clip number 1. And then we're going to come back and give you our thoughts. Here's clip number 1.
Okay, so I flew out today for my first date with my childhood friend. So he thinks I get here at 9 o'clock. I really got here at 4 because I wanted to come in and cook dinner for him. So we got yams, macaroni, sweet potato, cornbread, regular cornbread, fried chicken. Oh yeah, green. I'm gonna make a caramel cake once I get back. I gotta fake like I'm at the airport so he can come and pick me up. First date, I did that. I love this Airbnb, by the way. Okay, this is the last comment because I want y'all opinion. Now, sis here is saying that we're not supposed to give men things that they did not earn. But all women, we know we expect things from men. We expect a lot from them just because they're men. And we don't want to earn it. Like, they just supposed to automatically open doors for us, you know, protect us, be there for us. Just it's automatic. We don't have to earn anything. So I don't see how, I'm just, help me.
All right. So, ladies, put in the comments. Are you giving a man wifey things, the trimmings, without the ring? What do you guys think? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, where you at with it?
Okay.
I don't know where you at with it as a female.
Well, to the questions, should you do wifely duties before the ring? Personally, I'm going to say yeah. The reason why I'm going to say yes is because, first of all, how would a man see if you're wifey material if you don't show him anything? He's not gonna know.
I've asked many a chicks, how do you stand out? How do you stand out against the other competition?
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of pushback. And I've heard a lot of women say, why do I need to stand out for some man? Then it's like, okay. Then I've clarified, because sometimes you might be like, okay, did that go over your head? Let me rephrase the question. A dude that you believe is worth it, that qualifies for your womb. Now, in me saying that, that's the highest honor that a woman's given a man. So I'm qualifying for your womb.
Yeah.
So you'd think it's not any man that can get that. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a rational, reasonable, good, wholesome woman. And she's saying the mentality today is, why do I need to qualify myself to a man? But the kind of men that you want can get chicks very easily you have to stand out. Now, if what this woman, listen to this clip, and she's saying, okay, it's a school friend, even if it wasn't, it's a dude I'm interested in.
Yep.
I see a future with this guy. I'm gonna stand out. So I came through early, cooked him all this food, surprised him. Don't get me wrong, he could have came through with side chick, nonetheless, right? Because I thought that too. I know you got something to say.
I did.
No. I'm just saying. Listen, man. Maybe I got that kind of mind, innit?
I think you. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, right?
I didn't get that, but okay.
Maybe I got that kind of vibe. Maybe I got that crafty mind, innit?
You do.
But I'm just saying, right? She's come through early to cook him a nice meal, show him a good time, man. It's not just about smashing, because that's the easy part. Because dudes can smash, but then how do you maintain a man? A woman wants the relationship, the man wants to smash. How do you get the man to stay? So for me, if I met a chick like that, which I have in the past, and they're saying, yeah, man, have you eaten? Fellas, put in the comments, how many chicks do you know that asked you, have you eaten? Do you even remember those kind of chicks? Do you remember chicks that said, have you eaten today? And then you said, no, I haven't, you know. Let me bring you some food. Chicks today are saying, if you go on dating sites, right? Chicks today say, oh, I love a man that can cook. There's nothing wrong with a dude that can cook, because it shows he's an adult and he can take care of himself. But I remember once upon a time, and I don't want to sound old fashioned, but I remember once upon a time, women will say, I'm domesticated, I can cook, I can clean. They will show you every reason why that you should be with them. I stand out. You might be linking that chick over there, and that's all good. But let me show you why you should give me the relationship and the commitment. Nowadays, the game's done change up.
It has.
What's your thoughts?
One of the ways to a man's heart is through food. It's through his stomach.
If they can't cook, how am I going to get the food? I'm going to get food poisoning.
That's an issue if you cannot cook. But I would say, you know, you need to cook. You need to learn. That's a skill that you must know.
It's a basic skill.
For yourself, not in for another person. But women nowadays want a man to cater to them, just like you said. Cook them food. That's fine, but you know, a lot of modern women are just lazy and ain't trying to do that. But this lady in the video, in the clip, she understood the assignment.
So lazy and cute don't cut it.
No, you can't just show up. No.
But then the thing is this, right? She got a lot of backlash.
I don't know why.
It's just like they tried to cancel Destiny Child in regards to Cater to You song, right?
Don't
So
know why either.
she got a lot of backlash in regards to just showing a man that she's into a good time. I'm different. It makes me feel good that you feel good.
She wants to please him.
What's wrong with that?
Please her.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly. So, do you know what's funny? Men appreciate women that do stuff like that.
But hold on. Women tell men how to feel. I know you get. I'm gonna let you say your point. I'm gonna say your point. I'm gonna let you say your point, right? But women say, "Oh, a man should feel like this. This is how you should feel based on how I feel. I'm gonna tell you what's what." Continue your point, though. I just want to add that. I just want to add that in there.
Yeah, well, women, they do. Well, to them, some women anyway, men don't have no feelings. I'll tell you how you feel, just like you said.
Yeah.
It's like, well, men do have feelings.
You're a robot.
Okay, that's your opinion, I guess. But she clearly is trying to impress him.
Yeah.
She is trying to stand out from the rest. In case he is maybe seeing or talking to someone else, she's trying to stand out. She understood the assignment. So when he gets there, he's gonna be like, because she mentioned that she needs to pretend like she just got off the plane. So she said, I need to race back to the airport so he can pick her up and pretend like she just got to the wherever they are. So that's what she said she needs to do. And when they do eventually get back to that Airbnb, because she said that's what it was, he's gonna be like, raw, like, who's cooking? Like, are we in the right right room.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
You stood out. You had to first of all think of the idea. Okay, let me cook him a meal. Let me do something nice.
Kind.
Right? So then she had to go supermarket, get the food.
Yeah.
Cook the food, take that time
Prep
to
the
cook
food,
it.
yeah.
She said, she was supposed to meet, they were supposed to link up at 9 o'clock, maybe at the airport or something.
Yeah.
She got there at, I think she said 3.
Doesn't matter the time. She got there.
My point is,
she
got there extra early so that she could do these nice things for him when he comes. What is wrong with catering to men? She's trying to get the relationship from him.
I remember those days, man, when I go way back, watching that clip, listening to that. I'm just like, yeah, man. I remember when chicks used to think like that, and there was many more chicks that stood out to men. But nowadays, women want men to be traditional. So I have to make sure that I will put my life on the line for you. I have to make sure if we go on a date, I got to pay for the date. If I say I'm going Dutch, they're looking at me sideways. But then it's like, what am I getting by giving you commitment, a relationship? I'm not really getting anything other than some coochie. And it's coochie that's used. So what gets better over time with more use? Nothing, right? And going into the spiritual side of it, you go, listen, man, people done infiltrated the thing, right? As in the coochie, they got up in the gate, right? Then
what was that?
And then they're all skating around. I skating up in the gate, right? And then you want me to give you a relationship when another dude can just come through, smash, do his thing. This woman, I'm not saying, I'm like, oh my God, I'm wowed by it. I'm wowed by it in a sense in regards to that's not common anymore.
No.
So to me, if I met a chick like that, she stood out. Back in the days, I've met chicks where they had the mentality of, for some man, you're some that plays that conditional femininity. And when they met that man that ticked all those boxes, the femininity was still conditional. He still didn't get it. Then you meet the chicks where I cook, I clean, have you eaten? How are you today?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Asking how you are.
Can I rub your back? Can I give you a massage?
Pick me.
Kind. Yeah, exactly.
Pick me.
They're a pick me. What you say, if you say, I agree with this woman, you're a pick me. But the thing is this, right? This woman probably posted the first part of that clip. And then people was like, are you dumb? He's not your husband. But then even when it is your husband, you still treat him like a piece of ish.
Yeah. And why does he have to be your husband for you to just
How
be
do
nice?
you stand out though? How do you stand out?
But for you to just be nice. What's wrong with doing something kind every so often? What if it's just a thing of we're literally just friends?
Yeah.
We're just friends. We've known each other a long time. We're not dating.
As a dude, I am meant to be traditional from the rip. Even if you're my wife, my girlfriend, my link, whatever you are, as the man, you expect me to be traditional. So then, hold up. What am I getting for my traditional? What am I getting for to bring you under my wing and show you?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got my money. I've got this. I've got my career. I've got my degree. Not like I can use it. Not like I can spend your money. You still want to spend mine.
Yep. I have a question for the fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas, would you call this lady a pick me? Would you call her a pick me? Put in the comments yes or no. And have one more question. Would you choose a woman who arrived early, cooks food, set the ambience, the tone, the mood? Or would you, pick the woman who didn't
That's saying,
cook,
come, let's go to Salt Bay, spend your money.
anything for you? She just showed up. Who are you going to... The reason why I want the fellas to write in the comments which one they would choose is because the modern women of today they're just so uptight and oh my gosh, you're a pick me for doing anything nice or catering to a man. So I want the fellas to show these women, because I know what the answer is going to be. I want the fellas to show these women that being called a pick me or whatever, or doing what this lady is doing are the ones being chosen. She's not being passed by.
I think women today, they haven't developed a tough skin. They're very sensitive. So I've asked women today, oh, how do you stand out? And and I've asked some very basic questions on things. They want to go into all of it, and they've just be like, nah, can't deal with you. But if you're dating, I swear you're meant to ask questions to build a rapport and understand it, to see if we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But when you start talking about, oh, I can pay, when you start talking about surface level things, they're on it. But when it's something that's serious, they ain't serious. Because more time than not, women, as soon as they start getting curbs, then that follows with attention.
Yeah.
And when they get the attention, which may be from 16 or 18, that's when their maturity stops. And in my opinion, a lot of women today, they're not wifey material. They're not. Like, they're maybe nice modern women, but they're not wifey material. Hence why a lot of men are going to say no. And I like the fact that a lot of men today are voicing their opinions and just keeping it 100. I understand why men can't always say whatever, because being masculine or even being a man in today's society is wrong, it's bad.
Yeah.
And a lot of men have platforms now and we're speaking out against certain things. But I would just say this, sis, she did a great thing. Don't come in the game in the sense of, oh, what if, and then what if means negative.
Yeah.
What if I do all of this and he ends up leaving me? Okay, what if I cross the street and I get run over? We run that risk every single day when we leave our house. So for me, I think she did a great thing as far as standing out, because the other, say he's dealing with 10 chicks and she's number 10, and then the other 9 chicks is coming with take me Salt Bay, take me here, are you paying, blah blah blah. They're saying you got to pull out all the trimmers, and he's saying, what am I getting in return? And then she just pops up out of the blue. I've done all those nice things that she mentioned in the video. Come on now, I can't even see the rest of those 9
You're
chicks.
going straight to number 1 place. That's what I'm trying to
see
say.
where you at. But then women are going to say, you're a pick me.
Yeah.
She's a pick me. But she won.
Thank you.
That's my fault.
That's why, fellas, put in the comment section, who are you going to take? Who's going to be your number 1?
Yeah. A chick that's saying, do you take me Salt Bay? Or a chick that's going to cater to you.
Even if she says, take me, no, Nando's, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
She's into
I'm
you.
not saying that
Yeah.
you can't do things for women, or you shouldn't. I'm just saying she wants the relationship with the guy.
Yeah.
So
She wants to
she's
smash.
putting out all the stops.
Listen, Salt Bay is a thing for anniversaries, for couples, not for a chick that I just met.
A regular schmegular girl. Exactly.
I'm going to leave it there. What else do you want to add before we play clip number 2?
We can go straight in and play clip number
And
2.
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also put in the comments, should women give wifey stuff? You know, what was the title? Read the title off.
Should women do wifey duties without a ring?
Put in the comments, what do you guys think? In saying that, here's clip number 2.
Ooh, this is nice. Girl, this is you right here?
Put a finger down if you've had more than 5 boyfriends, okay? Put a finger down if you left one of your boyfriends with the prime reason to go get with another guy. Put a finger down if you have more than 5 bodies. Put a finger down if you have more than 10 bodies. 15 bodies? 20 bodies? 25 bodies? 30 bodies?
What's your body count?
Probably like 56.
Really?
Yeah?
Damn, girl.
Is that bad?
I mean...
Both the guys I were talking to got girlfriends.
Woo! The last guy I hooked up with doesn't remember my name. Woo! I just got a boyfriend.
I dated a SoundCloud rapper. I dated a really nice guy, then broke up with him and dated his best friend.
I'm not a toxic person, but this is gonna make you think that I am. So I was talking to this boy for like 2 months, and we were at the point where he asked me to stay the night, and I wasn't ready to stay the night, but I knew if I said no, he was gonna cut me off. Rude. Anyway, so I said I was out with my friends, and he said, I'll leave my door unlocked, I have to work in the morning, I'll be in bed, just wake me up when you get here. So I said yes, even though I really meant no, I did not want to do it. Anyway, I left the bar, went to his house, called him 3 times to make sure he was asleep. Opened his door, it was unlocked. I locked it, shut it, went back to my car, sent him my location so he knew that I came, sent him a picture of his front door so that he knew I wasn't lying, called him again, didn't answer. I don't know what I would have done if he actually answered. Anyway, so I texted him and I said, I don't know what kind of sick joke you're playing that you invited me to your house and said that your door was unlocked, but it's not. But I'm not doing this. So I went back home, went to bed peacefully. Like, that was my whole plan. Like, I didn't want to stay the night anyway. And if he sees this, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He texted me the next morning like 6 times. I'm so sorry, Noelle. Like, I thought my door was unlocked. Like, I really did. I unlocked it. And I was like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. And so I had to make sure the ball was in my court. Like, we had to cut off on my terms, not on his. Anyway, he said, I'm so sorry. And I was just like, no, I just don't think this is for me. Like, go deal with somebody else. And that is the most toxic thing I've ever done. And I'm kind of proud, kind of embarrassed, but like, I really hope he does not see this.
Yeah, what stood out to me in those clips was, you got a boyfriend. Boo.
Yeah.
Single women keep women single. We did a podcast. We will tag that for you. In regards to the clips, I'm going to let you take this. What's your first thoughts? What stands out to you? From the many things.
Man. I'm going to first probably bring up the last female. So she's talking about she didn't want to meet up with the guy, or she didn't want to stay over at the guy's house. So you conjure up this whole, listen to the story. You heard the story. You put in so much time to conjure up what you're going to do, which is not positive, is negative. Come up with lies, do all these things, actually go to his house, lock the door, pretends like you was there and it was closed, and making him think like, oh shit, did I not open it? And putting him through some crazy somersaults in his brain. For what reason? I don't know.
To be in control.
Yeah, to be in control, but you don't even want the guy.
But
I don't understand.
Hold up. She said initially that she did like him and she did want to be with him, but she wanted to be in control and play games. See, women don't play PlayStation or Xbox. That's the kind of games that they play with men. So she said she was into him. It's just that she had to leave that situation on her terms. So she's kind of gloating about it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's pathetic. But
why are you leaving that situation if you said you like him?
Because she don't know if she's coming or going. That's the dynamic. This is what men have to deal with. Hence why we go and tag those videos. Why men are walking away from dating.
Thank you.
Parts 1 to 5.
Thank you. Which I was just about to say. Exactly. This is the reason. What? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not a man. And just hearing that was like, if I was a man, it's like, forget this girl. You're long. Because what sort of jungle craziness somersaults is going on in your head? Yeah, the aerobics, emotional roller coaster. You said you like the guy. Turmoil. You get the woman in her first video. Yeah, I like him, so I'm going to show him I like him. Gonna cook him food, do yada yada yada. This girl, oh, I like him, so she says, I like this guy. The way you show you like him is to do dumb crap, okay? Because that women think sociably, and women are about people, men are about things. So women think collectively of then what does the crowd like? Men just kind of every man for himself kind of mentality. So when women think collectively, those same women that you're thinking, oh, I like this dude, but let me impress these women. If I do this, I'm going to be called a pick-me. Like, let's go back to the woman in the first video, right? She shouldn't even be asking that question because you do what you want to do, right? But then because you thought, raw, I'm going to be shunned by the gynocrack, the gynocrossy, you're going to be shunned by those women. So then I got to fall in line because I'm going to be criticized for being called a pick-me. But why don't you just secure your relationship? Don't worry about those women, because later on down the line, those women, it's winter. It's cold.
those women are going to be struggling later on. So don't worry about them. And I think with other cultures of women, they're not fussed whether they're called a pick me or not. They just say, raw, I secured my situation. Where you got other chicks that say, I secured the bag, but then you still want to spend another man's money. So what the question I asked initially in the beginning was, how do women stand out? Listening to those women, they stand out, but not in a good way.
No.
It is what it is.
Total opposite way, exactly. Yeah. Now, in another video, the girl said how she's had 56 bodies. Now she laughs about this. The guy's thinking, damn, 56, really? But it's the more of like her kind of question, as in, it was kind of a question. Is that bad?
She knows if it's bad. Women, okay, free game. Women inherently know that their body count is directly tied to their SMV, which is sexual market value. So they know what happens is this. Men lie about the number, and what men do is buff the number up. So if a dude has slept with 10 women, he's gonna say I slept with 30 women.
Yeah.
If a woman has slept with 30 guys, she's gonna say I slept with 3. We all know the drill. I slept with 3 men, because she knows, even though she wants to push this rhetoric of, oh, if a man can do it, I can do it. But she knows inherently my body count is tied to my SMV.
Yeah.
So then she lied. That's the reason why women lie about it. So when she's saying, is it bad? She knows if it's bad or not. She just wants you to fall in line and agree that. But then the men that she wants doesn't condone women, or doesn't want a woman that has had a high body count, because a female, you can go outside right now. A woman can get bedroom fun very easily. But when a man gets bedroom fun easily, then he's the ish. But if you can stay away from bedroom fun, then you the ish. Because it shows quality and you have good judgment and you can hold out. But a man that can get chicks is that guy. It works on the opposite of each other.
Yeah. I think the culture today, in regards to the ladies, is if you are a virgin, that's seen as a bad thing. It's like, girl, you're a virgin, really? Like, you're pathetic or whatever. You're scared, you're shook, you're this and you're that, calling her names, right?
Yeah.
And that same girl that's calling names has had like a good 150 bodies, wishing that she could rewind time.
Where is it? Factory resetting back the coochie.
Exactly. Start again and factory reset the cooch. They love to do their shaming tactics. They don't just do it on men though. They do it on women as well.
Yeah.
They do it on women.
Men are very woke today. They get the gist and they have a voice and platforms. And just like we speak in here, it is what it is. But again, it's a conversation. You know, you guys put what you think in the comments. Tell us your thoughts, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely. What else do you want to add before we jump to clip number 3 and give you our final thoughts?
I'll just say, to finish off of this video, this is why men should screen and vet women. All the examples that you just saw in the last clip we just watched, this is why men should screen and vet women, because they screening and vetting to see if you're wifey material. Now, what the ladies displayed in these clips that we saw is not wifey material.
It was like,
now, if you watch the first video of the other woman, she's displaying wifey material. So when you calling her pick me or whatever, okay, cool, it's your opinion, but she's the one that's gonna win at the end of it. You're the one that's gonna stay single and become a cat lady.
So when it's all said and done, you know, winners win and losers lose. It is what it is. I've got loads of thoughts on this, man, but for time reasons, we're gonna move to clip number 3.
Yep.
Then we're gonna give you our thoughts. So let's jump to clip number 3 and we'll come back and give you our thoughts. Without further delay, here's that clip.
I'm 49 years old. I have 2 kids. I've been divorced twice. I started TikTok this summer, when I was 48. I guess the thing is, you can do anything you want to do.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but getting divorced for me was the best thing that ever happened to me. I thought I was going to be homeless, rock bottom, on my own. I literally didn't know what I was going to do, but all I knew was that I was unhappy. Every night I would go to sleep crying. I would be miserable. I knew something was wrong from the get-go, but yet we wanted to work on it and work on it and work on it until the point where I was just losing my mind, and I didn't think that I could go on any longer. So I thought divorce was the best option, and it was. For me, it was. Walking away from a marriage that was no longer serving me well was the best answer for me, because at the end of the day, it wasn't about my kids. It was about me.
At the end of the day, it wasn't about my kids. It was about me.
A few moments later.
I just got divorced, and the dating scene is horrible out there, guys. Everyone needs therapy coming from a person that's worked on themselves. Yes. You guys literally, like, all these guys out there are literally crazy, emotionally immature, socially unaware, no boundaries, no respect, no values. How can I expect to find anybody? Not that I'm looking. It just so happens to be these guys find me. They expect that I'm going to be their girlfriend in a day. Why do they get so clingy and attached to me in a second? And don't expect me to answer your texts and phone calls a million times. I'm not going to answer. I have a life. I have a kid. Like, what's wrong with these guys? I just don't understand. I don't hang out. Stop asking to hang out with me. You want to go out? Take me on a date. That's how I'll hang out.
Can I just say?
Take it away.
She's now complaining about the dating scene.
Mm-hmm.
You should have bloody well stayed with your husband. That's what you should have done.
You know what's funny? We don't pause the clips here. We let them play on. I wanted to pause the clip and I wanted to say, sis, go back to your man.
Yeah.
Stop it. Continue though. I just had to say that.
You're
part.
complaining about the dating scene and how these guys are clingy, boring, whatever else she said. Go back to your husband. You won.
She was sitting thinking,
am I working? What is this? God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. I am sexy. Why am I working? What is this?
she got the rude awakening.
She did.
After playing on the dating scene. Oh, guys meet you just a moment ago and they're saying, let's be in a relationship. It's not the man you want.
No. You married your ex-husband for a reason. He was clearly ticking boxes in that time. You just got bored. You got bored and thought, I think the grass is greener on the other side. Let me go and dip my toe over there. So you divorce your husband, go head on over there.
And I figured this, right?
And then find out.
Yeah, but I figured this. I didn't disagree. A lot of the things she said, I agreed with her.
Yeah, I did too.
Not
but
all,
you're complaining.
But a lot of dudes just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with a lot of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you thought the grass is greener, as we were saying, right? The grass is greener. Come to realize
it wasn't.
Oh, it's not.
Exactly. That's why I say go back to your husband. Like I said before, you walked down the aisle, said your vows.
Yeah.
You married this man for a reason. So he's clearly doing the right thing in your eyes anyway. So now you divorce him. Oh, it's the right choice for me. Now you want to switch up your talk and say, where's all the good men gone? Where's all the good guys gone? And from the first clip that we just saw of the older woman, she's the younger version. She's 49,
48,
2 kids, divorced twice. She won twice and then she flopped it twice. Imagine that.
Explain the twice. So I know what you mean, but explain. So each
you got married twice.
So each child is a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So she won.
You won twice.
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
First of all,
she cashed out.
A lot of okay. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Data shows you that the relationship, being able to get married in this day and age,
it's good.
It's difficult because a lot of men don't want to get married. They don't want to. They don't want the hassle and the drama that comes with marriage, right?
The trouble,
so then,
the toll.
Exactly. So then if a man says, yeah, I think you're the one, let me marry you, put a ring on it, right? You won.
So let me ask you a question. And people put in the comments, I'll ask it to you. Where do you think women are going wrong? Because I agree with you. A lot of women have won. But why is it that they're leaving their relationships? I think I know why. I don't want to say, but you answer that question and I'll give my thoughts after. They won, why did they leave?
I think it's possible, well, maybe a few reasons, but I'm going to say that, first of all, they probably got bored within that relationship.
Okay.
And they clearly just need to find something to do. But they decide to, let me just jump way left and get a divorce because I'm bored, not realizing it's only because you're bored. That's why you want to leave. There's another situation as in they think they can just do better. The grass is greener. Let me go over there. I'm sure there's others. I can't think of it right now, but that's
so
from what I've seen.
So you've listed off some of the reasons. Ladies, put in the comments. Why have you left a relationship? Maybe you've left a relationship for something petty. But yeah, I think a lot of the time, to just be blunt, I think a lot of women think the grass is greener. I think social media, dating sites have given women an inflated ego. Like dating apps gives women inflated egos.
I know.
The dudes that say they want to be with you on the first day of or the second of meeting you, they want to get in a relationship with you. Those are men that you don't necessarily want. And having single friends, we did a podcast, we will tag that as well. Single women keep women single, or women keep women single, right? And sometimes a woman that's in a poor relationship, she will say, nah, a relationship is bad, but she's in a bad situation and she will influence you.
Yeah.
Because misery needs company. So she influenced you to be in a bad situation as well. Society was set up for man and woman, nuclear family, and for them to thrive. But we're now seeing that women today, they're moving in with each other, and women can lie all they like, but they don't like each other. You hear a lot of women say, and ladies put in the comments as well, I don't have girlfriends. And sometimes when a woman says, I don't have girlfriends, it's not her saying, oh, I've got bare guy friends, because women just don't get on with women.
Yeah, can't stand them. And
I get it.
I don't have girlfriends. Yes, that's how some women view it. They're like, we're women ourselves, so we know how we can be. And some women just can't hack it. It's like, I have like 2 friends because I just can't stand the rest of them.
Yeah. And then the gynocracy says to you, go against your nature. Being feminine is not good. Because you could say to me as a dude, being masculine, nah, we ain't feeling that. I'm still gonna be masculine as nature. I don't care.
This is why you shouldn't follow other people. Stop being a follower. Stop being a sheeple. You have your own mind.
Yeah.
You know?
What let me put, I've got many notes. I'm just reading off the ones that stand out to me. Women are not looking for leadership, courtship. They are looking for chaos, toxicity, and I'm generally speaking. And I think a lot of women get off on the emotional roller coaster, those toxic men, because it gets them off. But then therapy is real. And I think if you're thinking like that, you're not thinking rationally. That's just my thing. So although Pookie and Ray Ray, Brad and Chad might make you feel good, and then you got people or other women feeding you the feel good Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And you're sipping. Let me sip.
Let me sip.
So you're doing that, right? And you think, yeah, it went down nice. Are you getting the outcomes that you want based on these other people? Why are you living for other people?
Live for yourself, exactly.
Maybe one of you that are listening to what we're saying, you might be like, you know what? They right. but then you're going to get the pushback. But put your pushback in the comments and let us know what you think. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me your thoughts, and then we're going to close out in a second or so.
I would just say that in the last clip, like I was saying before, you have the older woman, you have the younger woman. You know, the younger woman is going down the same road as the older woman. She's 42.
Hey, so what are you trying to say?
That she's
hold
older.
on.
She's almost 50-year-old. Anyway, she's old.
Shit.
You got 2 kids, divorced twice. You're old now. She said she started TikTok
Hold up. I'm being facetious, but I have to do it for entertainment purposes. What's old to you? What do you mean, man? Are you saying there's something wrong with older women? You being an ageist?
I didn't say there's nothing wrong with older women. I just said you're old.
So you're saying men tend to go for younger, more fertile, springier women, right? This is the fact.
They do.
In turn, that's what you're saying, because I have to clarify that for the older viewers.
Okay, men want younger women. Fresh, springy women. Yes, but that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that she's old, right? She's 49, 2 kids, divorced twice. You started TikTok. Yeah, you're fresh to TikTok because it shows your age. So you're fresh to TikTok. I'm not saying everyone wants a TikTok. Let me just scratch that a little bit. Not even if you are of older age or younger age, not everyone wants to actually have TikTok, or they're not really about social media. It's just not their thing.
Yeah.
So I get that too. But she just started TikTok a few months ago. Why did she start a TikTok? If you check the video, it's clearly for attention.
Well, obviously, a woman's currency is attention. So more time when you see women do these outlandish, outrageous things on camera,
desperate videos.
Yeah, it's because they want attention. That's obvious.
Exactly. So she knows that her SMV has gone way down, and she's struggling to find a man. This is why you do desperate things like this, as in laying on the bed upside down, so your tartars are out. Exactly. Why? For attention. You're now single after being divorced twice. You know, riding on that carousel wheel round and round.
But a woman that's 48, she's 48 turning 49, or she's 47.
49.
Okay, so she's 48 turning 49, right? I started a TikTok. I think women like that should have been in a relationship for a good 20 years, maybe, you know?
She was married twice.
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. You should have been in a relationship at least 10 years. And I'm being nice here, because I'm trying to be the nice me.
Why?
Recently.
Okay.
No. Let's give them the benefit of that. So you're supposed to be in a relationship for at least 10 years, and you're saying I'm starting a TikTok, and I'm not saying that an older person can't start a TikTok. Do your thing, man. It's that time. It's that era that we live in, isn't it? So the era now with social media, I get it. Cool. I'm gonna post your pictures, Facebook, yada yada yada. Cool. Do your thing. But don't you think that women are going, as I said, and I've said it before, they're going from their golden years to buying golden retrievers to being the golden girls. We modernized that. Carrie Bradshaw, Sex in the City. That's what they're doing. Now, she can show us her cleavage.
Can I just add to that quickly for the younger generation? Because some of the younger generation ain't going to know what Sex in the City is. So I'll modernize it
know
more.
What Golden Girls is.
Yeah, so I'll modernize it a bit more, and I'll say
Harlem.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the ones that's a bit older, Girlfriends, and then the new age one will be Harlem.
See, I'm not familiar too much with Girlfriends. I do know what it is as well, but I didn't really watch it.
It's just like Sex in the City. It's pretty much the same thing.
I didn't
just
have
like
Sky.
Harlem.
I didn't have Sky growing up, so I don't know. I don't know. I've heard of Girlfriends, but I never watched it.
Yeah.
But people put in the comments, what do you think, man? Is it a Girlfriends thing? Is it Sex in the City? Is it Golden Girls for my older viewers? And obviously, for me, it's like, look, man, you're a certain age, and I think that, you know, you're supposed to be a little bit more mature. I'm not saying because you're a certain age you're gonna be that, but like the likeliness of you finding the kind of man that you want or thinking that the grass is greener is highly unlikely. So that's just where I'm at with it. But I want you to do this, man.
Okay.
What's the title of this podcast? Read it off again.
Should women do wifey duties without a ring.
People, put in the comments. Should that happen? What's your thoughts before we close out?
Yes, I was just comparing the two.
Yeah.
So I was just saying that there's a younger one and an older one. They're both divorced. The younger one's clearly heading down the older one's road.
Yeah.
She's clearly going down the same road as her.
I know which one I'm going for.
The younger one. They both got children.
I'm not saying which one I'm
Both
going
divorcees. Both got children. The older one is starting a TikTok for some form of attention because she ain't getting it no more.
Well, let's put in the comments.
The younger one.
Which one are you going for?
I think everyone knows who you're going for.
You said it's a cut and close
The
case.
younger one is divorced. She mentioned a child. So she's younger, one child. She is on a dating scene and she's moaning about it. So I'm just saying, if you got married, stick with it. Go counseling. Do what you got to do to stay in that relationship.
Figure it out.
Exactly. This is examples of when you get married, don't divorce, because when you go back to that dating scene, first of all, if you've been in a relationship for a certain amount of time or you're married for a certain amount of time, the dating scene has changed from when you was dating.
Changes every year.
To now.
And it changes significantly every 5 years.
So this girl, the younger one, don't know how old she is, but she's clearly younger. She is now seeing that, dating is not how it was when I was dating. Exactly. Now she's going through problems.
True.
Men trying to, be with her on the first day. She clearly doesn't want that.
Yeah, but I think women are drawn to toxicity. Poison. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anything else to add?
Not really.
Put in the comments what you guys think. Thanks for joining us.
Subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Peace.
We out.